So I acquired a bunch of merchandise off of this particular person, and I start selling it on eBay. Come to find out, it's all stolen. Welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Do you ever feel like you really know somebody and then it turns out that you don't know them that well? That's what happened to me. So I acquired a bunch of merchandise off of this particular person, and I start selling it on eBay. Come to find out, it's all stolen. But we do have some legitimate sales as well today. A bunch of them actually, just under $800 headed out of here. Let's take a look. First item headed out of here is a legit sale, and I had no comps for it. I highly doubt this has been listed on eBay, maybe ever, I don't know, maybe. I haven't checked Worth Point. It is an old stadium giveaway, what I can only imagine is a stadium giveaway. University of Tennessee T-Club souvenir, 1966. Even has the head coach right there. It's really faded. Got this in Tennessee at the 127 sale. Just massive vintage buy. I've got to get that video out. It is really, really awesome. I didn't have any idea what to list it for. I just put it out there for $14 plus shipping. Took a few days, but it finally sold. 1966, best year ever. Unless you're Walt Disney. Sold some lemons. This is the second batch of lemons that we sold from one buy not too long ago. This one sold for, I think, just under $30, $29 plus shipping. Not the bowl, though. Just the lemons. Just realized I didn't have a hat on, so I guess you guys knew that already. I'm not going back and re-videoing that, so you have to live with it. Purchasing these on my mom's behalf since she doesn't have an eBay account, and she wanted me to share that she's an avid viewer. Born in Virginia, went to high school there as well. She lived in SoCal and is now retired from teaching, living in Arizona. She tells me you have a lovely family. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. I don't think you left her name, but your name is Joyce. Joyce, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you to your mother as well. We appreciate it. So we've got Mercer Mayer's Little Critter right there. That one sold along with this, which means it is a viewer sale. And I haven't had very many viewer sales in comparison to this video in a while. You know, 3 or 4 or 5 a video. It looks like there's a bunch today, maybe like 10 of them. So check it out. So this has some issues, obviously. It's made to look old, but then it has some other issues as well. Really, really cool shirt. This is a Made in the USA vintage Fruit of the Loom tag. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. This comes from a great sale that my dad went to with me. And he picked up some stuff. I found some stuff. It was really, really cool. And this one, along with the Plush down here, sold for $42 and change plus shipping. It did go to a viewer, but this ought to show you, you know, if it's a vintage shirt, look at that right there, whole. If it's a vintage shirt, the condition matters, but it doesn't matter enough not to pick it up. Well, that is for darn sure. It's an awesome sale. This one went to Brad. He says, Kevin, love to watch your channel. Mercer Mayer doll brings back memories of my childhood. I'm sure many, many folks' childhoods for sure. Actually, it says brings back memories from my children when they were little. So I misread that. They loved books. Take care and God bless you and your family, Brad. Brad, thanks so much. Hope you enjoy it. You've probably heard me say that I learn a lot from YouTubers watching, you know, picking up things I've never picked up before. Not this guy. I can't learn anything from him, but from some YouTubers. And this is something I would have never picked up. I saw Matt Part-Time Picker pick it up one time, and I found it twice since. Not huge money, but it adds a little bit to the repertoire. They are, I think, Peekaboo dolls, little homies. And these little homies right here. So, these are just homies, not little homies, but I think it's the same deal here. Gangsta, well, I thought I couldn't see what that said. Big Dog and Gangsta, what does that say? Hoopa? Gangsta Hoopa? I love it. These two sold for $25.90 plus shipping. Sold another plush. This is a Stormtrooper, big one. Headed out for $20 plus shipping. This was part of American Arbitrage, Lady Arbitrage buys. Trying to save some space, so I bought them out. Well, I didn't buy them out. I bought a few things. And this one sold for $20 plus shipping to the Dark Toy Lord. I keep seeing this guy in your videos. This is not for me. This is for the Dark Toy Lad. I like that. I like nicknames if you've been following the channel here. I feel we should probably give my next... I'm going to have a guest on here in just a second to talk about this stolen merchandise. We got to give her a nickname, I guess, at this point. I feel like I failed him as a father. He doesn't really care about Star Wars However, he does love Plush. So this is our middle ground. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate it. Now about the stolen merchandise. If you have been watching my Instagram channel, you might have figured out what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to do my best to have a guest in here in just a second. So if you don't see the guest, then it fell through. But we're going to talk about these for just a brief second and then give you the origin story of this stolen merchandise. These are menus from the 1970s, probably 1974, 75 is my guess. I'll have to have the guest tell the story. And I remember going to Love's in California, barbecue. That's good stuff. I don't know anything about mayonnaise. Of course, went to Bob's Big Boy last time I went there. I got food poisoning. Check out the prices. Spaghetti and chili, $1. Spaghetti, chili, and spaghetti. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Spaghetti and chili, I guess it does. Different sizes, right? Tamale and chili. Ham steak dinner, $1.85. That's nuts. I mean, look at the prices on these. Where the heck are they? I saw them a minute ago. Here they are over here. Desserts. Look at that. Hot fudge cake, 60 cents. Fresh strawberry pie, 55 cents. Gotta love the prices. I loved Carl's Jr. growing up. Just absolutely loved it. Cheeseburger, $1.10. Denny's. Look at these prices. You get steak and shrimp for $4.05. Petite sirloin, $3.35. Gotta love it. These have a lot of value. Well, they had more value than you might think, or than I might think. That's even kind of beat up. Let me get the prices. 2 of them sold. These are the 2 that sold right here. The Bob's Big Boy one sold for $39 plus shipping. And the Carl's Jr. one sold for $50. This is just one piece. $59 plus shipping. Now, I did post it on Instagram, and one of them sold really quick to a viewer, Christina. So, Christina, thank you for the Bob's Big Boy purchase. But the other one did not. And I think I made a mistake. It's not Carl's Jr., it's Carl's, which I don't know the history. I loved Carl's Jr. Absolutely one of my favorite fast food restaurants. I'm guessing at one point they reduced their menu and stopped selling all this other stuff and made it a Carl's Jr. But now I got to go look up the history because I'm just kind of fascinated by fast food restaurants. You know, the very first McDonald's was in the same county that I grew up in San Bernardino County, and these came from Orange County, but I'm going to let my mom tell the story. Hey, y'all, got a special guest in the cabin here. Some of y'all might recognize Commonwealth Grammy. This is my mom, and so I know you've been in a couple of picker videos, and then I think 2 flipper videos. One of them going way, way back to when we did it in the eBay cave. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you know that you have a Facebook video with over 9 million views that you were in?
No.
9 million.
No.
And how much money did I give you for that?
Zip.
Yeah. Nothing. You got nothing for that. So I took her out for a Dairy Queen today. All right. So you gave me these. You came over. You said, here you go. I actually gave them to Pop. And he brought them over to me and said, hey, your mom said you wanted to have these. So first thing I thought is, why in the world does she even have these? Why did she keep them all these years? And then he told me that you stole them.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Great.
So these are from the... When did you get these? Tell me the years, do you think? Or the year. I'm guessing 75.
It's 73, 74.
74, that's right. That would make sense. 73, 74. Very good. So you stole them over a 2-year period, is that what you're saying?
Through a school year.
All right, so why did you take these? Tell me. Tell me where did you... Okay, obviously, you're from Southern California. See,
yes.
This is Carl's. I thought it was Carl's Jr. But you think Carl's was before Carl's Jr.
Yes.
Because it was like, it served different stuff. I mean, it sure was, salad bar. I guess they still have a salad bar. But it turned into Carl's Jr.'s, which out here is like Hardee's, kind of ish. But one of my favorite hamburgers ever is the Western Bacon Cheeseburger, by the way.
Wow.
Commonwealth Grammy didn't cook every night when I was a kid, so I ate Del Taco and Carl's Jr. every night. So, at any rate. Tell me, yeah. Well, some nights. Anyway, tell me why you came up with all of these. What was behind it?
Well, I went to a private school.
A Christian school. Did they not teach you the 10 Commandments?
I wasn't going to say a Christian school. And so it was a smaller class, maybe
Mhm.
45 kids.
Mhm.
And once you're a senior, you get to go to senior
Senior
lunch.
lunch. And so you went with all your friends.
Yeah.
And so you
Yeah.
wanted to keep it as a memento.
That's right, because
Mhm.
I had been making a big scrapbook
Oh, scrapbook.
through
Okay.
high school
Uh-huh.
mostly.
Mhm.
But so I
You lifted them. You know, a couple of these aren't even in business. Love's went out of business. I remember going to Love's with y'all when I was a kid. Y'all,
Yes.
that was a going in San Bernardino.
Yes.
Which is cool. You even took the paper placemat. That was probably illegal back then.
Probably.
So, do you think it's okay that I sell these things?
I don't know. I just
What do
thought...
you think the statute of limitations are on menu stealing? You think you're in the clear?
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, it's been 49 plus years.
And you kept them this whole time. And I'm so glad you did, because these are selling for crazy money. These are selling for great money. I'm super happy. I love it.
Because we had moved a few months back, you know, I've come across them. And I just thought if I threw them together and had Dad bring them to you, you could bundle them and get a few bucks.
Yeah, we didn't bundle them, though. We sold them separate. So last time we went to Bob's Big Boy, last time I went to Bob's Big Boy, I got food poisoning. Do you remember that?
I do remember
that. Was
that.
awful. That was terrible. And, well, see, Love's is out of business, so they're not going to come after you, for sure. And Manny's, I think, unless it's changed into something else, I think it's in Orange, California, by the way.
That could be.
Is Orange pretty, obviously, it's right next to Anaheim,
Yeah,
right?
I was born in Orange, so, you know, the school was in Anaheim.
And then Denny sold for, I don't think that one's sold yet. But did you look through them? Did you look at the prices on some of these things?
A few of them, yeah, and I showed Dad. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, it's amazing.
And this is before the 70s inflation hit, you know.
Right.
But look at these prices. Look at this. You could get spaghetti and chili for $1. I mean, you can't beat that. That's pretty good stuff. All right. Well, we're assuming that it's going to be okay to sell these, and they're not going to come after us. So
I hope so.
Will you let me take you to dinner at least for how much money we're going to make on these?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just to clarify here, your uncle was the principal of this school, right?
He was the dean.
The dean.
Dean of students.
So I'm going to call him and turn you in.
Oh, he wouldn't remember now. He wouldn't.
That's very good. Very good. All right. So do you miss your days back in Southern California?
Maybe a few moments, but I've never been one to look back.
Pop probably does, though, doesn't he?
All the time.
That's the way it is. Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us. I normally keep ornaments inside, but these guys hadn't made it in there yet. Love these. I sold some similar ones years and years ago, and they sold for great money. And ever since, I've been finding the Rudolph movie ornaments. And you can't find it very often, but when I do, I usually buy them. CVS sold some for a while. These are not from CVS. And they are in the box, but they don't have the padding in them, so I got to be careful with them. But we decided to lot these all up together. Got this at the Hillsville Memorial Day flea market sale, which I didn't buy them at the flea market. I only bought like one thing or two things at the flea market. Bought them down the road a bit, and it was a viewer. And I could tell that they were an eBay seller because everything was overpriced. But, well, overpriced, right? It was priced at about 50 to 75% of what eBay prices were. And, of course, you know, I don't want to pay that. But he was a super nice guy. And I had to find something to buy. And I saw these, and we bundled them. I think I paid, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I might have paid $15 for them. And we got $50 for them, plus shipping. This reminds me of the Christmas movie questions we always ask, but that's still a little early here. And give me a couple months and we might do it. So this one went to Michelle. My husband and I found your channel a few months ago. We're originally from Midlothian, Virginia. We love to binge watch your show. I was wondering if you run into any of the Herbie figures. If you pick them up, we'd be interested in buying them. My sister and Bill are dentists in Chesapeake, Virginia. So I'd be interested in them if you ever find them. Thank you for sharing your life with us. Take care, Michelle. Michelle, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the ornaments. Watching this nonsense over here. Look at this. People, I mean, carrying, it's just constant. They just rip on me all the time. Unbelievable. All right, Pepper's here. Come on, Pepper. Here you go. Have a treat. Here you go. Have your treats. Stop scratching at my door. It's Sold a record. Haven't sold a record in a while. I pulled it out earlier so I wouldn't have to dig forever. And Pepper always bugs me when I'm over here and trying to find records. And I'm going to have to move you, girl. You know, you can scratch yourself on it. I got a record buy lately, so we're going to have some more records soon. This one, Aqualung, sold for, I don't remember what it sell. It sold for $12 plus shipping, and we usually put them right here in the record boxes. Not usually, all the time, put them in the record boxes. I sold some shoes today, and you know I love getting rid of shoes. You know, for a guy who doesn't like to sell shoes, I've got 4 bins full here. I need to do another I think I have a shoe sale running right now. Maybe that's why these sold $21.95 for these Nikes right here. They're not in the best of condition, but they're okay. So, not bad. Have a few more items sold from the mother load. That's about all we have left right there. I think that's all we have left. Unless oh, you know what? There's a few more items I think that we have from that sale, but they're not video game or electronic related. That's about it. These two right here sold separately, but to the same person, so together, if that makes any sense. They were listed separately. They sold together. They weren't put together as a lot. Well, you know what I mean. $37 and change plus shipping on those two, the Game Boy cable and the little Game Boy case. And that brings us to a total of $3,060 on the motherload sale. Next item I remember picking up at a garage sale, and it was I love these people. They were just awesome folks. And it was strange because I think they had a Brownie camera that they were asking $10 for, but they had this little Viewmaster that they just wanted $1 or $2 or maybe $3 for. And I definitely grabbed it. It's like that Bakelite. I don't know if that's actually Bakelite, but I think it might be. I don't know. I'm not a Bakelite expert, but I grabbed it because I thought it was cool, and I knew they would sell because I've sold similar ones before, the old Viewmasters. I remember what's inside that one. I have to pull it out and look now that we're here. Let's see what's in it. Rudolph. Hey, look at that. What do you know? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Very cool. Any rate, that sold for $17.50 plus shipping, and I'm probably into it. Probably in the $2 range, so, you know, maybe a $12, $13 profit. Sold an SNES game. This one is Mario is Missing, and they sold pretty quick, and they usually do. Sell-through rate's pretty good. And Mario is Missing, $11 for that one, plus shipping. I think I've never sold that one before. I think that's the first time I've ever sold that. Mario is Missing. Wonder if we underpriced it. Sold a video game. This is a GameCube game, Beautiful Joe. It is right here. And it sold, I think there's a 5% discount on this one, so it's like $37 and change plus shipping for that one. Got that one in Tennessee. The next items, you'd have to go way back to see us start selling these. I actually used to sell, I didn't sell on Amazon for long. It just wasn't for me. And I was selling these on Amazon. They sold okay. But I got them from Goodwill, a ton of them, 99 cents a piece, and negotiated the price down. And these are the very last 3, and they all sold together. So I'm pretty happy about that, because even though it won't stay under first class, it is going to fit in the box. It's going to fit in one of these right here. And so it should go out pretty controlled. Oh, I take it back. 3 of them are going to stay under. That is really cool right there. So instead of using one of these and paying, you know, what is it these days? $8.20? Is that right? How come I don't know that? I'm going to grab one of these. I might have to get the bigger size. That probably will work, but it'll be jam-packed. And we'll ship these all out first class. So we'll make some pretty good money. And let me see what they sold for. $26.85. Free shipping on those. So we're making a decent little profit. But more importantly, they're gone. Every time I look back there and see these, I'm like, man, we've had those a long time. So if you don't have poly bags, if you're a new reseller, go check out SupplyHut.com. Use code Commonwealth. Go through the link below if you want to. If you use code Commonwealth, you get a 5% discount. And Charlie told me that soon he's got a little surprise for everybody. All right, Turner is here along with a lazy cat. You're a superstar cat now, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? You're too good for everybody, huh? All right, Turner. Check those out. You know what those are?
Um,
Erasers.
They're erasers?
Yeah, but you don't use erasers very much, do you? No,
I
not
don't
this
use
old
all
school.
as
When I was a kid, I used to have these erasers. You know, actually, that's a pencil sharpener, and that's an eraser. But I think these are both erasers. Yeah, that's right. And those are pretty cool. They sold for $10.40 plus shipping. This one went to a viewer. I haven't looked at the name. I'm going to have to go say... You're yawning. I'm going to have to go say thank you to him in a minute. But will you say thank you?
Thank you.
Even without a name. So I just paid you right now. So I want everybody to know I pay Turner. Do I pay you?
Yeah,
I
$1
do.
every day.
That's right. Well, not quite, but you got it for each sale. So definitely enough for you to do it.
Save $1, spend $1, donate $1. Bye.
It's a pretty good little sale for a youth item. This was Bubba's back in the day. And it's a Nike pair of Nike shorts, youth Nike shorts. Sold for $16 plus shipping. Just realized I forgot to thank Melissa Find Sand Deals. Did I say that right? She was the one who bought the erasers from Turner. Thanks for offering these. We live a few hours from Hershey, so my kids will get a kick out of these. And thank you for your content as well. I don't make YouTube videos myself, but I've been selling on eBay in small amounts since the late 90s. Awesome. No, I guess I haven't. It's been the early 2000s for me. I think 2001, and I still learn new things watching your videos all the time. Sincerely, Melissa. Melissa, thanks so much. Hopefully you enjoy the erasers. The next sale is going to Emily and Gideon, the Grants. Hopefully I got that right. Thank y'all. They bought something that I wouldn't think a viewer would buy. They bought one of these single cylinder deadbolts right here for $20 plus shipping, and they are moving soon, so they're gonna need one of these, they say, for the new place. So thank you all very much. Thank you, by the way, for the very, very kind message about the channels. They say they sell clothing and shoes. Plush is way more fun, but they still enjoy watching the channel. Thank you all. Next one is a viewer sale. It's a lot. Went to Mark and Casey, 417 Vintage Finds. You guys left a very kind message. Thank you so much. And they say they're going to resell these with the equipment in a bigger lot. So that was very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. I got one of the ET pins. I've actually done a little reorganizing over here. Not that you really care, but we took the NWO stuff, put it inside. So I raised the Trans Am and Firebird up from here to here, and then put a couple more ET pins in here so we don't have to. There's still like 2 other types of pins that aren't even in here yet. I think, yeah, the Camaro Z28 is almost gone. And so we'll put another ET pin in here pretty darn quick. And so we'll have all the ET pins in here except for one. Should be a lot easier and quicker to find them than digging in the bin back there. But anyway, this sale right here, I think it went out for just under $40 plus shipping. Actually, it was $36 plus shipping, but I wanted to show you that. Look at that Pinocchio Finalmation. It's like a Pinocchio robot. It's pretty cool. Sold a pair of shoes to Laura, to a viewer. Laura, you're my hero. Anybody who buys shoes, you're my hero. Just get them out of here. $17.60 for these Fila. These are memory foam ones, plus shipping. She says she found a pair of shoes that she liked and figures she'd help towards emptying the bin. That's really awesome. Hi to your family and pets. Looking forward to watching new videos as they come out. Laura, thank you. What is it? LKG329 sells. That's the eBay store. Thanks. Brian got one of our Inaman auctions. This is the last tub. I got a lead on getting a few more. Like, it looked like maybe 15 more or so. And then the lead dried up all of a sudden. So we'll see if we can resurrect it. Get fit. Whoop. Oh, it says flea. Hey, by the way, that's a good little point. I sent one out the other day that was missing a L or something. And a lot of these that are left are going to be misfits. So I think I might just start saying, hey, you know, it's going to be a misfit. We used to do misfit sales and they would actually sell for more. But I guess people figure a bunch of resellers were all a bunch of misfits in some way, which is probably very true. At any rate, this one sold at auction, and it sold to a viewer, obviously. And it sold to Brian, and he says, I finally won one. Just want to say thanks. He says the videos kept him going when he was sick. So we hope this guy helps your store out and keeps your store going, and we hope he gets things moving for you. Just 3 sales in here. Tiny, tiny little sale here. Backgammon replacement parts, magnetic, $3.99 plus shipping. I highly suggest you don't sell those. Matter of fact, as soon as I sell out of that, I'm not going to sell them myself. But, you know, I don't know. I'll probably make $30. I just have to sell 15 things to do it. Estee Lauder makeup remover right here from that lot at that one sale you probably remember, and that was the Highway 21 sale. Ciara, I think I pronounced that right, from Texas. I've always watched your videos and searched through your store for inspiration on what to sell. Looking through the other day, I finally found something I needed. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy them. And I don't know what they sell for. $9.45. Free shipping. Pretty good deal right there. And last but not least, a Goldberg bumper sticker right there. That's pretty cool. So that sold for $10 free shipping. Hi, Kevin. Me and my girlfriend, Shauna. I recognize this name here. And Justin, thank y'all. Watch you all the time, and on both your picker and your flipper channels. We love you and your family. I'm a huge Goldberg fan, so I am glad you have this in stock still. We do. We have quite a few of them, actually. I don't know how many. Well, anyway, I don't want to count them. And I can't find it because I screenshotted this. I'm trying to scroll, and it's like, it's a screenshot. Let's see, what else? We now have our own store, JMG Collectibles and More. Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and hope y'all enjoy. You know, when Turner was in here, Pepper was doing this too. Pepper has an announcement, but she's not pregnant. That's not the announcement. We'll save it for another day. All right. We have a bunch of sales. I mean, everything is flying out of here. Even the fanny packs are flying out of here. All kinds of stuff. And I think last time I checked, there was like 6 of the bags left out of 50. So there you go. I don't know if they'll still be here, but they were. All right. You want to start naming them off?
Michelle, Kimberly, Marcus, Wes, James, Rachel, and she is Aurora Merch.
I think it's Mech. Aurora Mech. Aurora, what do you think about that?
We used to have a chicken named Aurora.
That's right. And because you named all the chickens after what?
Sleeping Beauty.
That's right. That's right. Wait a minute, what was her eBay name?
Ego Base AA 2030.
Okay, there you go. What else you got?
Chris, Gina.
Can I stop you for a minute? I keep interrupting you. Chris is, I shouldn't say this, it's a secret, but Chris is our editor. He edits our reels, our shorts that we put on Garage Sale Nation YouTube channel, that we put on our Instagram, and we put it on TikTok as well, and that eventually end up on our Commonwealth Picker Facebook page. So Chris, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I would have sent you one. I edit all of our videos on all of our YouTube channels, so all of our long form videos, I should say. All right.
Gina, Lori, Terry, Ryan, Joey, and he's
Pinjo Thrift. Joey's a good guy. Met him. Really good guy. Panja, that's right. Remember her? Remember that name? Yeah, you don't remember that name? She bought stuff from us a bunch in the past.
Too many names.
Too many names. All right, Reagan. Thank you.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com. 2
sales that I almost forgot about here. This RC car battery. $25 free ship on that one. And then this one went out to Constance. You might remember this from a video. Look, I tell people all the time, and it's the truth. These granny squares don't always sell really, really quickly. And this one went to a viewer, and it's pretty darn big. I paid $1 for it at a sale. This one sold for $39 plus shipping to Constance. So Constance, thank you very, very much. Those are some pretty cool colors. I like that one a lot. All right, y'all. Had another sale. Bubba's girlfriend keeps coming out yelling at me. This one ended up selling for $30, I think, plus shipping. $30 plus shipping. Pampered Chef bought this down at FlipCon, actually. At a sale we got too late. Not blaming anybody. Carrie, American Arbitrage. But no, I'm kidding. I think I paid $3 for it. Sold for $30 plus shipping. Hey, y'all, don't have much to tell you other than thank you today. And we appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate you using the links, but I wanted to remind you that anybody who puts in the comment on the purchase, not in the messaging system, but when you buy something, if you put Bubble Bucks in there, you want 250 Bubble Bucks, we'll send you those. That's $2.50 off your next order. There's a QR code in back. You just scan it and you can do that. So if you want that, if you don't, that's fine too. But that's a big giant thank you to Joel. We appreciate you. We appreciate you using all the links in the video descriptions or in the link tree. Always super, super kind. We do our very best to put links down there of people we know, we trust. And, you know, I suppose we've probably made a mistake or two over the years, but we appreciate it. We do put a lot of hard work into that, and Thank y'all so much. We also use other people's links. So if there's other creators out there that you enjoy, maybe they're not even monetized yet, you know, go use their links. Doesn't cost you a dime. If you have links, let me know and I'll go through yours as well. Thank y'all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.